Hello everyone and welcome to my J Soap Opera to the channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chase's ex-wife Augustian called out Ned Hall's Willow priority accusation. General Hospital spoilers claim that a new sneak peek video alludes to major trouble at the Quatermain household. Harrison Chase will have an unpleasant surprise when Ned Quatermain confronts his son-in-law about some disturbing conduct. Back a scene from the upcoming March 2 episode. Chase will welcome Ned as he returns back from a stroll. The chat will start off good enough since Ned will crack some jokes and have Chase giggling. After Chase wonders where Olivia Quatermain and Leo Quatermain area, Ned will provide news about them checking another lap on the grounds. That will offer Ned a chance to talk with Chase alone. But the conversation will swiftly take a tense turn after Chase says it's excellent that Ned's prioritizing his health as he promised. Ned will use that to segue to a talk about Chase's own priorities. Unfortunately, Ned won't believe Chase is doing a very good job of putting Brooklyn Quartermain first. And since we're on the subject of priorities, why does it feel like yours lie more with your ex-wife than my daughter? Ned asks Chase in a sneak peek clip. Chess will be taken aback by that inquiry and will probably appear a bit sheepish. No one in Chess's situation likes to get lectured by his father-in-law, but he will simply have to suffer through it, since Ned would effectively be calling out Chess's Willow invitation. Chess may declare he still cares about Willow and always will. However, Chess will also want Ned to know that Brooklyn has his full heart. Of course, Ned may believe Chess has an odd way of displaying it considering his activities lately. Chess will finally accept his shortcomings and apologize for how much time he is spent focused on Willow as well as Michael Corinthos in recent months. Ned will certainly be concerned enough about Chess's past flame preoccupation to address it. But Chase will make it clear that Brooklyn and their impending kid will be his focus from now on. Chase may remark that they talked to Alexis Davis and want to proceed forward with the adoption. Ned may remind Chase that the stakes will be twice as high once he is a dad and push him to be the guy that his family deserves. In the end, Chase will be remorseful for letting Brooklyn down, so he will please to make things right ASAP. General Hospital spoilers claim Chase and Brooklyn have more obstacles ahead, so stay tuned to see how they will manage what's in store. Chase spoilers investigative reporter Lulu discovers Nathan's mystery. General Hospital spoilers and updates indicate investigative reporter Lulu Spencer may be the person who finds Nathan West's mystery. There had to be more to those 7 years. Nathan was assumed dead and why his burial was found empty when Anna Devan had it investigated. 7 years of no memories, including how he came to Port Charles and why. Viewers will recall how Nathan turned up in Port Charles, driving a pickup that got in a crash with, and he was unconscious. Lulu was the one who located him out in the country outside of Port Charles. Even the fact that he drove a truck seemed unusual. Nathan was the New York City youngest who was raised by his aunt Madeline Reeves since Liesel Albrecht didn't want him exposed to Caesar fashion. The Nathan who fell in love with and married Maxie Jones never came off as an urban cowboy, someone who would drive pickup unless it was a vehicle of convenience. Normally, Nathan wouldn't take a car either, unless it was a matter of having escaped from somewhere or someone, and he recalled he lived in Port Charles. Somehow, could Nathan have awakened from stasis or a coma and escaped his captors? There are numerous issues and aspects about Nathan that simply don't seem to fit how he knew to drive the truck to Port Charles is only one of them. And then there is the mystery of who stole him from his tomb and to wherever he has been for the previous 7 years. The most reasonable explanation, the most reasonable explanation for his apparent death is that someone administered a substance that would make him look dead, one that impacted his brain and his memory. Someone wanted him for whatever purpose, and who knows what he was involved in during that period, a time that he no longer recalls. And then there is a question if someone else's memories may have been implanted, someone whose father taught him the periodic table. Lulu starts to investigate, but may or may not tell Nathan. Nathan is really keen to start romance with Lulu, and she has been quite hesitant. Might there be any concern that he is truly who he claims to be, or is it simply anxiety for Megzi? If Lulu is skeptical, then she may not tell him she is studying those missing 7 years. But on the other side, maybe she just would like to surprise him. She understands going onto into this research that she may find out some things unexpected, possibly some things unwelcome. But she also understands if someone else's memories and thoughts have been put into Nathan's brain, then it may be his body and DNA, but not totally him. And there are friends and children to defend. If that should be the case, GIS spoilers Lucas' risky decision to steal Brace's medication. Sidwell's red coming, General Hospital spoilers and updates hint that Lucas John's choice to aid Brit Watchburn would compromise his own safety. It was taken aback when she discovered that Marco Rios divulged too much to Lucas, placing him in risk. Lucas will intensify an already dangerous scenario naturally. Lucas will intensify an already dangerous scenario naturally. Lucas will intensify an already risky scenario with his method to seek prescription and liberate her from the project she has been obliged to join. In the February 24 episode of GIS, Brit disclosed that her medicine is delivered at Windmere, where it is carefully held. Lucas told her that it's lucky for Brit that he deals in Windmere, indicating his plan to look for those pharmaceutical doses. If all goes according to plan, Lucas is probably expecting to grab a vial and to lay that scenario for some reverse engineering. Alas, things rarely unfold easily in a soap opera. Lucas may assume he can secretly discover the medication vials, but there is a substantial probability that he will get caught. Pascal is keeping an eye on Lucas. This is especially essential since Pascal wants to establish that Lucas is a two-faced liar who is compromising Sidwell's whole plan. Pascal may catch Lucas in the act when she is stealing Bree's prescription, which might give him the upper hand. If Pascal feels Sidwell will go easy on Lucas because of Marco, he can choose to address Lucas personally. Alternatively, Pascal may consider this as proof of Lucas' dishonesty and hope that Sidwell would reward him when he tells the boss about what he uncovered. Regardless, Lucas might be in big trouble if he is found trying to take one of Bree's prescription doses. Brett is crucial to the project and expect her to offer a functional prototype a shop. Brett is crucial to the project led by Sidwell and Ross Column, since they depend on her to offer a functional prototype as soon as feasible. Lucas is focused on getting Brett's release, which might trigger Sidwell's displeasure since it would disrupt their plan, and postpone the intended consequences. If Lucas persists with this medicine plan without his boyfriend's knowledge, it might also anger Marco. This might cause Marco to assure that Lucas lacks faith in him, which can create a wedge between them and encourage Marco to side with his father. Marco could assume that Lucas is only keeping him near until he can leverage Breed, even if that's not true, resulting in a very hazardous position for Lucas. Hey audience, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update. See you soon.